Hey, Assel. Welcome
Hi,
to our
Jen.
podcast today. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, great. The topic today is improving your LinkedIn SSI score. This is something that I've seen a little bit using Sales Navigator, but maybe you can tell us what is your SSI score?
I'm not gonna disclose my SSI because it's not there yet. But it is something relatively a newer term when it comes to LinkedIn outreach, LinkedIn SSI score. Um, Few months back, even I had no idea what SSI is, but it's very helpful. It's a social selling index, and it's a grading system from LinkedIn, which is going to evaluate your personal profile and give you a certain scoring based around the idea that how you can use your LinkedIn profile as a business development tool. So, and I know it sounds a bit complicated, but basically what they do is they divide your LinkedIn profile scoring into four different verticals. They will grade your personal branding, your overall connections that you have on the LinkedIn profile, how effective they are, and how engaging you are with the overall insights. And then they're gonna tell you how you can improve your relationship and how you can be more consistent on LinkedIn. So
Brilliant. So it's essentially insights from LinkedIn on how well you're doing by using the
exactly.
platform, and they give you like a score, like is the score like 1 to 10? Like how does the scoring work?
Yeah. So it's from 0 to 100, and like I said, they divide the overall scoring into four different pillars or verticals. So it's going to be 25 marks for each different vertical. And the best thing is, LinkedIn is also going to tell you how you can improve. So if you are lacking on, let's say, on pillar two, which is your overall, you're not connecting with the right people, they're going to tell you based on the content of your profile, if you are a business development officer or a CEO gen of a marketing company, who should be the right target audience for you.
Okay, so where do we find this information? Because I don't even know where to find my SSI score, let alone those insights. That's one question. And my second question is, what if I change my role? So, for example, I'm doing, I'm the founder of a growth agency, but then I'm also maybe doing some M&A work, and I have these kind of different roles. Like, how does that affect my SSI score?
Okay, so it's a free test. You don't have to have LinkedIn Sales Navigator or any premium profile. We'll add a link down in the description that you can just use, go to and find your LinkedIn SSI. It will hardly take 2 minutes. Uh, Secondly, it basically go through your profile in terms of your headline, then what's your banner, what's your about section, what's your featured work. So, for example, Jen, you have worked for a marketing company for 2 years, and now you're working with an M&A firm. um, you don't have to, obviously, because this information is there on LinkedIn, right? So they're gonna go through your profile and they'll see your feature work, where you are working right now, what was your past, what's your education, and obviously LinkedIn knows what kind of people you are connecting to. So based on that, they're gonna rate your profile or give you the score, and then they'll suggest you the necessary changes. So it's not like it will take you ages to improve your SSI score, or you can't really switch between the careers. So it has nothing to do with that. And
Okay.
I think the whole idea behind it is just so that it will help you with the visibility overall. Like if you follow the improve the SSI score, you'll be more visible on LinkedIn.
Got it. Okay, so the higher your score, the more visible you are, the better you'll be on LinkedIn.
Yeah,
And it's essentially helping you, but also helping LinkedIn, right? Because it's getting people to engage more and use the platform more.
exactly.
Yeah. All right. So then if we wanted to improve our SSI, I think when I looked at my SSI, it was like 50 to 60, which isn't bad. But what do I do if I want to go up to 70 or 80%?
again, A, you'll have to follow the suggestions of LinkedIn, and B, it depends on which out of four pillars you've been scored very less. So if it's your online presence, you need to work on that. If it's your personal branding, which means you are not sharing your thoughts, or you are just, even if you are, I think if you are just sharing the blogs out of GPT or just sharing a generic one, I don't think it's gonna have an impact. So you'll have to be active in terms of that. So whatever the area you lack in, I think you'll get to know the suggestions from LinkedIn. So just work on it. And at Cedar, what we are doing is we measure SSI score for each of our clients' profile on month-to-month basis. So at the start of the month of, let's say, September, the score was 45. So our goal would be to get them scoring to 55 by the end of the month. So
Wow.
that's how what we are trying to build them, take them to the top 10%, and from top 10 to top 5, and then eventually top 1% within their industry. Because
Mm.
if we can do that as a lead generation company, it's going to help us book more calls and help our client.
Yeah, brilliant. If an agency can do that, that's great. So we essentially would be helping not only with lead generation, but with brand, with
Exactly.
engagement, with insights, things like that. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. So is there anything else to learn about the SSI?
I think there's tons and tons of articles out there. But yeah, just the brief introduction. We'll just put the test link in our description that you can use. And from there, it's an easy journey.
Brilliant. I look forward to learning more. Thank you.
Thanks, Jen. Thanks for having me.
Thanks.